Welcome back, guys, to Pokemon Wise. We continue on probably on another chapter of the Looker Agency questline. With weird story going on, Emma now looking for part-time work, having resolved her past as a gang boss, so a kind of unwanted position for her, but still, we wonder what on earth's going to happen next. And so we get ourselves another message on the Holocaster. Olizandri, it's me, Looker. I apologise for the interruption, but could you make haste to the Looker Bureau? It's a bit of a situation. I could use your help. What situation is it this time? This is some of the most heavily story-driven Pokemon stuff I've ever seen. Right then, step back out. That wasn't clever. North Boulevard, go down the pathway. We'll get there. Into the corner and into the Looker Bureau. Detective agency type thing. So hard-boiled Looker detective guy. What's going on this time? Ah, Olizandri, thank you so much for your time. I need 3 minutes only. Emma's on my mind. Recently, she'd been running off somewhere on her own. And often. I was hoping to ask her to watch the office for me today. And once again, nowhere can she be found. It even seems as if she did not return here last night. Her friends from the former gang seem to be on the straight and narrow. So I hope this is not anything bad, but... What's this? A Holocaster clip? As Chapter 4 begins, an unforgivable crime. You got a message on your Holocaster, I got it as well. Hello? We're bringing you a special bulletin. Late last night, an intruder broke into the Lumiose Museum and damaged a painting. The museum staff said that security is very tight and breaking into the museum is impossible. Well, don't say it now, because you know it's possible because it's been broken into. The culprit remains at large. Did you see that, Olizandri? Where trouble goes, Looker must follow. You forgot completely about Emma. I'm on the way to the Lumiose Museum to begin my investigations most urgently. Is straight to the scene of the crime for us? Oh, wouldn't it be nice if that were true? I actually have an appointment soon that I cannot possibly miss, so I'm stuck here, okay. I hate to ask this of you, but I need you to start the investigation without me, Olizandri. I'll be counting on your keen eyes, Olizandri. Go at once to the Lumiose Museum on North Boulevard and get to the bottom of this mess. Okay then, Looker, sir. Is there anything else going on, though? Okay, you're just going to say, really, just go. Should we read his diary again? Right, Emma's been going out more and more often. I find it worrying not knowing where she goes. Is this perhaps how her father feels? The young people from the gang came by to tell us that they had secured part-time work. I've never worked within the community safety department, but even I do feel quite moved to see young people turning their lives around. Indeed, I'm sure you are. Well, we got ourselves some more presents here, first of all. Now let's get out there into the museum and see exactly what's happened to this painting. As soon as I can move, that is. Right then, so the museum should be to the... right here. Yeah, so I'm getting my directions completely always messed up here. But still, someone has told you, hey kid, listen to this. You've got some timing picking today of all days to come to the museum. Or are you here because you heard about what happened? Someone went and left some crazy graffiti on the piece on the 3rd floor. Some kind of depraved criminal, I guess, sabotaging historic and valuable artwork. You know, this place is supposed to have the strictest security. I wonder how a criminal would get access. Head up to the top floor and you can see the outrage. Believe me, it's unbelievable. The museum's director's up there too. Maybe he can tell you more. Okay then, I'll head in. Okay, we would like to enter indeed. Also, we don't need an audio guide for any money, it's fine. In fact, I'm nearly a millionaire. Should be quite amazing, but we need an elevator upwards, don't we? More than anything. Well, I guess we could walk. I mean, nothing ever stopped us being not lazy. I'm just wondering if talking to people on the way might get me something. Might show me something. I'm imagining this might be the graffitied work, just a little bit. I'm the museum director. May I ask you a question, young man? When you behold this graffiti, what feelings rise up within you? Do you feel that the value of this glorious work of art has been affected? Does it seem too sully to you? Yes. Yes, I can understand that. That would be the common opinion, would it not? I knew you were angling at the, but this is art itself kind of angle. Defacing a historical piece with graffiti. defacing the history embodied by this great work of art. Consider the effort and pains of the artist. Well, it is simply profane to have treated this work so savagely. Okay, you do believe in the normal way then. The problem is what to do now. Trying to restore the original work may worsen the damage. I think we'll have to leave it as it is until we can decide. I suppose if the news brings curious citizens like yourself to our doors, that's something of a silver lining. But who could be responsible for this shocking work? Indeed, well, I thought you might have a line on that. No, you don't have any kind of help with that? Well, that's a bit sad. Okay, if you have an audio guide, it will play an explanation of this piece. Oh. I was hoping to get a little bit more information there, but is there anyone around that might know anything that's going on? Battle Subway. Okay, they're just looking at pictures still. To try to use words to capture the beauty of a painting is like eating the menu instead of the meal. I'm sure. The piece you drew is here too? You a famous artiste, are you, or something? Well, it doesn't seem like anyone's around to kind of help me out with what on earth's going on. There is an Esper up here. Whoa, awesome! I can't explain it, but awesome! I'm sure you must be a very young art fan. Still, using my keen eyes to try and work this stuff out isn't really going very well for me at this point in time. All I can get is someone graffitied the place, but not much more than that in terms of what really is going on here. Let's speak to you again now that we've seen the painting, however. Head up to the top floor and you can see the outrage, okay. Maybe he can tell you more. Well, he didn't tell me that much more. Actually, wait a second. I might need the audio guide, maybe. Right, we're going to pay for that this time. Okay, let's listen to the detailed explanation and see if that has anything to do with giving us a clue. It seems no one else in here is that helpful. Having an idea of what was graffitied over might help. A painter in later years portrayed a king from 3,000 years in the past. Many of the episodes depicted in this painting differ from historical facts. For instance, we know that the king's dearest Pokemon was not at his side when he had the key to the ultimate weapon. Nevertheless, the painter's technique is outstanding. Ah, that's a little bit to learn about the painting as a whole. If it's a painting of AZ, that's very, very interesting indeed. Could it have even been AZ? I doubt it. Someone who knows about and hates him? I don't know about that either. This is all very complicated, that's for sure. What's up, little girl? Anything going on here? Ah, apart from the fact that you walk around me too much. Painters are coming way up close and then going far away. That's because you're walking towards them and backwards again. That's not helping anyone. Right then, we know which way's out. Oh yeah, I don't mind returning the audio guide. It's fine. It was only 200. But no one's saying anything else. Which leads me to want to leave. Aha! That is the right course of action. We have another special bulletin. Pokeball thefts are rampant in Lumio City. The thief strikes directly after Pokemon battles when trainers let their guard down. These crimes are thought to be the work of a single individual. Reports on the suspect's features vary greatly, so authorities are struggling to identify him or her. It's the Laughing Man case. These crimes are occurring in back alleys and in other places where there are few people around. Residents of Lumio City should exercise caution. Okay then, it seems we have another hint there, but I'm guessing Looker wants to contact me now. It's me, Looker, Olizandri! Would you kindly return to the Looker Bureau post-haste? I have no problem doing that, sir. And I've got to say, at this point I'm highly confused. Where is this exactly leading at this point in time? Right then, surely you know a little bit more, Mr. Hard-Boiled Detective. Have you seen the news? The purloining of Pokemon continues. It is unforgivable. We have not yet closed the case of the museum, but when you consider how many are suffering, we must pursue the culprits. I have devised an absolutely amazing plan that will bring an immediate solution. It will be a sting operation. It appears the criminals are targeting trainers in places where there are no witnesses. If If that is indeed the case, then we can simply bait a trap and wait. First, the victim will go to some deserted location and act lost. The criminals will think they found an easy mark, and they will surely reveal themselves. All the reports say they like to challenge their victims to battle before stealing their Pokemon. That's when we'll get them. Right when we're distracted by the heat of a Pokemon battle. Cool. Okay, that's a good idea, but still, the backup will be hiding and watching, will appear and help take down the criminals. But you don't have any Pokemon, sir. Indeed, what do you think? The plan is a bit lacking in your Pokemon not having. It is not without risk, but it's quite the best plan we have. However, the plan will never succeed without you. I kind of guessed that. Esteemed Olizandri, aid me in this. Many thanks. I knew I could count on you, my partner. Now, as to our assignments, there is little to decide since you are aware that I have no Pokemon. Your role is therefore to play the victim in our little sting operation. Okay. I'll conceal myself in the shadows and watch for my opening to attack. Keep your Pokemon ready to spring into battle when the criminals appear. I asked myself how to draw these miscreants into approaching us. What we need is a place in this bustling city that is a little deserted. Perhaps a nice neglected alley is exactly what I have in mind. Come on, Olizandri. The game is afoot. Maybe where I met Emma? Let us begin the hunt close to home. The nearest alley is opposite the Galette stand on North Boulevard. Go quickly! I'll be right behind you. Okay, I'm guessing you mean those kind of alleys, but I've just realised that if I'm doing anything further from this point, shouldn't I try to heal? Where exactly is the Galette stand? That's something to talk about in itself. Galette stand, Galette stand. Where will I find myself a Galette stand? Well, okay. We also need to find ourselves a Poké Center, which should be not here. Oh, no, this is the right place. In fact, if I fly into town, do I actually end up just coming more or less straight to the Looker Bureau? Let's heal you up there, Gardevoir. Right then. We are at the very least on the North Boulevard, so it's just finding that access way into an alley that's must be basically checking for it on the right hand side. Where do I exactly find the Galette stand? Hotel which is me. Come on, we must find it soon. I mean, this is not really going very well for us at the moment. Well, there's a hole. We can head into here, maybe, and have a look around. Well, it doesn't seem this is where you mean. Maybe I should just take a cab for this one, the Galette stand. Oh, what? You mean, like, a food type stand or something like that? I think there was one back here, but I didn't see an alley on the opposite way. So wait a second, is this place over here the Galette stand? That over there, so there's an alley here. Aha! Chose the right one, right! When I figured out it was kind of food or drink stand, worked quite well. Okay, looks like you've arrived at the back alley. Olizandri, inspect the area. The culprit may be in hiding close by. I'm maintaining a lookout near your position, but use every precaution. Sure thing, every precaution includes skating in really, really fast and meeting a lady. Excuse me, are you perhaps a trainer? If you have a moment, how about a little battle with me? I'm just itching for a good battle. Let us begin at once. You bit off more than you can chew on the Pokemon League champion, don't you know? A suspicious woman? Question? Oh, sent out a Jellicent. It's massive and weird. Well, considering you've got 2 Pokemon coming out, how about I Mega Evolve and then nuke you down? Okay, I can absorb water as well, which is quite good if you're attacking me with water anytime soon. Let's Mega Evolve and nuke you. Go on, Gardevoir, Mega Evolve! And then Psychic. Oh, not enough damage? You thought you'd make it rain, do you? I'm absorbing all that water. You're not stopping me here. Still, let's just finish it off. Bring on the next opponent. Alright, what's the next Pokemon on the list? A Volcarona. Okay, we'll keep battling. Lots of Pokemon we've not seen before. Well, that's for sure. That's one ugly big bug. That said, I was about to say let's take it out in one shot again, but still not enough damage. Okay, your special attack rose, your special defense rose, your speed rose. Hopefully that does not mean you're faster than me, because I'm Mega Evolved and all. And that was not very effective, but we still took you down. Right then, a fair bit of experience gained. The suspicious woman is defeated. How wonderfully strong. Don't you dare steal my Gardevoir, though. Oh, you have some wonderfully strong Pokemon. I wonder, young man, if you wouldn't consider giving them all to me. Stop right there. What? Okay, I thought you were a looker, but obstruction detected. Process jeopardized. Are you like a cyborg ninja or something? Relocate hunting ground. Oh, what is that woman? She's no Pokemon yet. She can use transform? Oh, what am I doing? This is not a time to stand around being shocked. In fact, this is a time to dash off in pursuit. The chase is on. Now, considering the direction in which she ran and the angle, Olizandri, my brave friend, I suspect she is headed for the alley beside North Boulevard's Cafe Triste. Please go ahead with me. I will be right behind you just as soon as I have checked this place for clues. Wait, 1 minute of your time. The Great Looker will restore your Pokemon before you go. And even need to visit a Pokemon Center then. Still, let's get moving. Because this is some weird stuff. So is this the alley we saw further up now that we're going to? May as well take the cool lava cushion there and bash into a sign because I wasn't looking at the top screen. Then bash into an old man because I still wasn't looking at the top screen. I'm sure the old man was fine. He just got completely utterly bowled over and beaten up. Right, so if we're looking for one next to a cafe, what about around here a little bit? Cafe, hole in the wall. What cafe is the name of it? That's the wrong cafe. Okay, it's still on North Boulevard though, but this isn't it, obviously. Can I head further up from here? Is there another alley that I missed completely? Am I just going between the zones repeatedly? Wow, the camera angles, they hate me. Up and out, go! Right, so this would be taking me on to South Boulevard. Which of course definitely is not where we want to be. If we want to find ourselves this place. So the alley next to that cafe is completely useless. There's no alley next to these cafes. Well, there's a big alley, but not exactly an alley. Then there's the Pokemon Center we used to heal. The Rouge Plaza is that way. Rouge Plaza. The one we came out of, so it would be further down this way, surely. In fact, I'd imagine it would be right here. Between that's where I should go, and that's where the alleys lead. Don't you wonder what you might find if you took them? What? I read that wrong, surely. My brain is melted, but we got ourselves a message. You saying you're in position, sir? Okay, looks like you've reached the back alley. Inspect the area once more. The culprit may be hiding nearby again. Wait for an opening, and then I'll rush in too. Cautiously, Olizandri, cautiously. Classic precautions never go out of style. I'm sure just finding the right alley is the main problem. But still, it's a different person as a kid this time. Hey, you're a trainer, right? How about a Pokemon battle? Sure. Can't wait to see which Pokemon you use. Let's have a great battle. What about I just use Mega Gardevoir again? A suspicious child, question mark, sends out a Whimsicott. Hello, weird cheap thing. Are you electric type? I don't know. Would you like to be massively psychically mashed? I do like causing damage that way, but we've gained the ability Prankster. Finally, I used the touchscreen to activate my stuff. Right then, time to nuke it down, God of War! In fact, you went down properly this time. I guess because it's a young-looking trainer, they have baby-type Pokemon or something like that? Still, a more will be coming out next. We'll keep battling, of course. Hello to you, Darkness, my old friend. Okay, not very effective. Whoops. Wrong thing, wrong time. All the same, we can take you out, no problem. It's not an issue to us. Except nothing's very effective against you. Ah, well. Let's go with brute strength and the melting of minds. Looks quite fine. A Grand Ball is out last of all. They seem to be kind of like Pokemon that specific trainers kind of use, or specific trainer types. Dream Eater was not what I wanted to use. It's not even asleep. That was just a complete and utter mix-up. Play rough hurt, that's for sure. See, a Psychic attack like Psychic would be better than Dream Eater. We don't want Dream Eater, that's for sure. Gotta make him go to sleep, God of War. I think certain abilities should be locked out if they can't be used yet, if you know what I mean. That'd be kind of cool. Like if you've got to make it easier to know you've got to fulfill the criteria beforehand. Wow, Mr. Trainer, your Pokemon are super strong. They're so awesome. I sure wish I had Pokemon like that. I could really do well with those Pokemon, Mega God of War. In fact, hand them over right now. Is it all the same thing? Not today, you crook. I will not allow it. Recurrent interference. How dare. Ah, she's run off at us again. Is she really not a Pokemon? I've never seen a human jump like that. Oh, what am I doing? There's no time to stand around being impressed. Now's the time to chase the culprit once more. Consider the direction she ran off. Brave Olizandri. Her goal must be the alley opposite North Boulevard's Lumio Station. The one we've been to twice. Go ahead without me. I'll follow close behind you just as soon as I've checked this place for clues. No, wait, 30 seconds. How can I forget twice? Let me just restore your Pokemon before you go. Sure, Looker. But it seems we've got ourselves even more Looker things to do in the future. So join me for more Pokemon Wine next time as we come, hopefully, to the identity of this mysterious, I'd say, cyborg ninja. Because it looks that kind of thing, doesn't it? Join me then for Pokemon Y. Bye-bye.